Hello and welcome to Quick Tip 47. I was asked by a client, is there a way of making it so that the last bar on the chart does not appear? And that's what I've done in this tutorial. Now, of course, this is not necessarily a good thing because it means that you're maybe less aware of what's going on the chart. Although you can see on these charts, the last bar is here. You just can't see it, well, at least not completely, but you will notice that the price is still ticking away here. So because of that, I also included in this quick tip how you could give yourself a warning here and say last bar is hidden. Okay, so it's actually fairly simple to do this. It's not perfect, as you'll notice if you look at these charts carefully, that in some cases where I'm using this technique, some of the grid lines are overlapped. That gives you a little bit of an inkling where the bar is. But let me just show you what I did. And the part of the program, and this is a paint bar study, the part of the program where we're hiding the bars, what we're actually doing is just plotting over the bar in the same color as the background color. And to do that, we're just saying on the last bar on chart, we only want to do it the last bar. We use plot PB, high, low, open, close, just called it hide bar. And then I've got the background color here using this standard keyword. Now, if we just left it like that, what would happen is as the chart progressed, then more and more bars would become invisible or hidden starting from the right. So what we do is we say on the last tick of the bar status 1 is equal to 2, then we no plot all these three plots, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that will then reinstate the bar so that you can see the historic bar. So that is the part of the program that hides the bar. Again, maybe probably not a good idea in general, but then the rest of the program is where we do the warning label. And what we do is we use a charting host and we set up two events. That is the on initial update and then the on size. Now, if you don't know how to do the code for charting host, then just go to Toolbox, find charting host, double click on that, and then go to properties, or make sure that the charting host is selected. Go to properties, and then you can make those two events. So what we do on the initial update event, we create an XY point. Now we get the information of the size of the chart using args.width and args.height. So we create an XY point, we create our label, and we put it in the XY point, and we call it last bar is hidden here. We also need to say that incidentally, the text label is called warning label. I've given it that name. We also need to make it persist to true, otherwise it will just disappear immediately. And I've just set the horizontal style to 2, which is just a formatting thing. And then we just add that to the chart using drawing objects.add. And then if we resize the chart, what we can do is change the XY point just by updating the updated information on the width and height, and then we can just set the point value for the warning label with that value XY point that we've just calculated. So that is basically it. You can see I've included namespaces here, and then we've just got two variables, text label and the charting host. So again, I hope that might be useful. Perhaps it would help you in another direction if you wanted to, for example, add a label to the chart or something like that. And of course, if I wish to just look at the blue chart, I can go and I can just turn that off using status. Then you'll be able to see that final bar. And incidentally, I've tried this with various types of bar. It seems to work reasonably well. The only thing, as I mentioned, that if you are straddling one of these grid lines, then you can start to see that the grid line is being hidden as well as the bar. So thank you very much.